Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Factorio and our Bat Challenge. That is the Bob's Angels 1000 Challenge. Belt to there and a belt to there. So we'll have that one sort of turning down so that we don't have any issues with that one sort of going in the wrong way. I've then got the outfeed of this. So I've got to do the outfeed on each of these. So this one right here, I'm actually going to do that outfeed is going to go here. And we're just going to do pick up and put down going diagonally. So it is going and reaching this side over here. It's reaching that bit. That's exactly where we're going to want that one going. And the rest of it will fit in just fine. So I'm going to do the same with this one just here. That's also going to do I mean, I don't actually need to change that one. I could just do the diagonal there. It'll do it just, it'll do like the unloading a little bit faster, actually. Only a tiny bit. There's not a huge amount in it, but there is, it will be a tiny bit faster. Now, the next bit that we do is we will go over onto here. I'll put a belt right there. I have one going in this direction, and then I'll have another coming in that direction. That one's going to go there like that. And then that underground belt is coming under here. It's actually just going to go back to there like that. So then that belt will go to here. We will have belts running back across over here like this. And then they'll run into there. And that is the outfeed. Unfortunately, it doesn't quite fit properly, which means that we need to have a belt balancer right here to properly balance all of this out, or we're just not going to be able to get everything going onto the line here, are we? So we're going to have to go out like that and come round, back in, up and in like that, and then you over here. We'll go in there like that, and we have a belt balancer balancing the belt. Still possibly not ideal, that. Because everything is loading onto one side of the belt only before it gets to here, that's what this problem, that's what's causing this problem. So what we're going to need to do here is actually that one's going to have to go up and side feed the belt up here like that, so that I've got the belt coming in double down here. And then what I'm also going to do in order to make sure that that one also works is that's going to go in there, and then this one's going to pop in down here. And is that going to work? Thinking maybe not. Thinking what I want to do actually is I want to bring you across over to here. Get rid of that belt. That one's going to come down there. I'm going to pop you in there so that we've got the belt splitter on here. And this bad boy over this side is actually going to come down, over, and pop into there. Like that. Right, that's now squeezing everything in. And then you, this way, you're going to just pop down there and you're going to do that. So yeah, it's wiggling all over the place and it's seeming a little bit crazy, but it is going to work. So I have one outfeed, one outfeed, one outfeed, and one outfeed there. And then up here, I got 1, and 2, and 3, and 4 on here. So now I just got to get some power in here. We got 1, 2, 3, and... how am I even going to get power onto this one? To get rid of that one belt there and do that. This one here is going to have to pick up from there. Just to the diagonal there, like that. So that will work. And then down this side is no problem at all. I'll just put that in there. Right, everything is now feeding in. I've got that belt is crammed full. I've got an additional 10 furnaces working this. And the only problem I've got is that that one is not picking up any iron, any steel. So we want to do that. Yes, there we go. Okay, an extra 10 furnaces that are actually producing stuff. This, I feel, is a bit of a bonus. Having them all producing stuff is definitely a step in the right direction. So now we can take a little bit of a mosey back on over this way. Am I carrying anything I don't want to be? No, not really. I've got 59 of those on me, which I can quickly get rid of. And then we can go back up this way and take a look in here. So I've got the steel in there, which is slowly filling this up. And yeah, I know it is taking up quite a few of the items that we've got in here. And then the rest of them are going here into these steel rods, which possibly are the steel axles, which we don't really want to be happening. I'm going to limit that to there. So I've got just another 570 to go, and then that one will be full. We won't have any more. I do want to build up a surplus. I guess, actually, I don't even need to do that. So if I get rid of that a minute, and then I go up to there like that, we won't be taking any more now. No more will come off of that line. So what it'll do instead is it's going to come down here. It's going to fill this line up. It's going to make all of these. And then obviously that's going to have to back up to everywhere else that is needing those. So for a minute, we're not going to be doing anything with them. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to manually pick up a number of these. All of the ones that we've got in that storage, in fact. And then I'm going to flood the line with them. I'm going to take these and I'm going to drop them right on there like that. I'm going to go in here and I'm going to do the same in there. Do this one. Do the same in there. I'm going to flood the line with these. Absolutely flood the line with them. It's already filled up. I flooded the line with the whole lot. And then put them down. I can't do that unless I manually drop them in like this. Now, I don't think I need to be carrying axles around with me. So we've got that bit going into there, which means that what we're now doing is we've moved over to this next section. The axles are full. And now the steel over there is coming up to these items. We're still getting steel put into there. But now they're coming down into here. Like this, and then they're filling up the steel grate bit just in there. But this one in here isn't able to do anything because I don't have any rivets coming through. But now the rivets, they're going to get started, and it's going to split evenly between making these bad boys over here, making that lot, and coming down here, and making these. And we now have our very first aluminium construction frame. That is the construction frame level 3. We've got the first ones of those now coming in, and it makes 2 each time it makes something. So we've already got 12 of them in there. That's excellent news. That is absolutely fan-schmastic news. And we'll fill that one up more later. We won't worry about it just at the moment. So let's have a look over this way. How are we doing? Are you going to be able to keep this line completely full? Are we going to have a decent amount of steel being pushed through here? Or are you actually not going to be able to do it? I mean, I've got 3 furnaces there that aren't currently running. They're completely full of material. But the others are slowly emptying out. I don't have any others that, well, actually, there's a few of them here. Like, partly full. Don't know. We'll wait and see on that. But anyway, the important bit is that we have now got this running as well, which is good. So we were slowly filling everything up, and everything is keeping going. Which means that I now need to start working on the next bits. I've got the battery bits that we need to go and look at. Do I want to do the batteries? I know. I've been putting off the batteries, and I shouldn't actually be putting any of this off. We need to be doing all of it. I need to be making motor blocks. I need to get the titanium up and running. Although before let's not run before we can walk, eh? Silver cable harness. I need liquid rubber, silver cable shielding, and silver wire for that. And we also need to make silver servo motors. Then we've also got to start looking at making some of these bits in here. More cabling recipes in there. I know I'm going to be needing the gold stuff as well at some point, but that's, again, a little bit later on. So let's go back to Angel's blocks. So I'm making construction frames at the moment. That's under the components, that bit right there. So with the blocks, the first block that we're going to want to be looking at is the construction block. That's going to be quite crucial to a lot of things. We could do with having a bit of storage for that. So we want construction frame 3, we want clay bricks, and construction block number 2. The construction block number 2 is that one, construction frame, construction block. I know I've got them being made somewhere. Construction block 1 right there. I'm pretty sure I got them being made somewhere. Yeah, okay, so we got 5,300 construction block somewhere. I don't remember where I'm putting them. Oh, wait, is that them? Construction block 2. There we go. Right, I found the construction block level 2. And I've got the frames down there, so we can combine these two beauties right here. Oh, yeah, I'm making them right in there, aren't I? Yeah, that's a real mystery there, Frith. Come on, get with the program. And that is the bricks just over there. So we've got the clay bricks right there. So I can have those shipped down over this way. I could even bring them down on a belt because I've got just enough room. If I was to bring that belt out, round, along over here, down here, and then we can skip underneath there. I am actually able to go and do that. I think I will. Rather than having the robots bringing them, we will do that via a belt. Just bring them on round. There's no reason not to, actually. Other than the fact that I've got a power pole right there that's in my way. So if I put that one out over there, and I put that one in there, I no longer have a power pole that's in my way. Put you that way, and down there like that. Here. Turn the belt round, and that one goes over to there, and then I can run a belt over to here. So the belt will go just over to that side, and then it'll run all the way down here. I'm keeping this on the very outside edge of this one. Over there, like that. One more, and then we do the underground belt from there, and that's going to pop it out down here, and that has got me my clay bricks. That was easy enough. We're going to bring those. I'm going to want clay bricks out there on that side with that stuff. So I'll tell you what I'll do is if I just bring them down this way a little bit, and then it's right in the wrong spot. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm not like gonna be. It's not like I'm gonna be making anything else out over this side. I'll just bring that down by a couple more, and then I'll put it to here. And then an underground belt from there can go out over that side. And then I can put inserters just here. So that one is going to have an offset on the near side. And I'll do the same with another inserter there. Put it out that way, and then you can come down here like this. Need to put power into there. And then I can run that belt all the way down to here. There somewhere. And I got a big open area right here. It's a playground. I'm free to do what I wish with this. Can do anything. How are we doing with the robots up here? We've got a few bricks left to place just along here, but not a lot anymore. We have pretty much covered everything in bricks up there. I've got a line of bricks down here that we possibly want to do something with. How are we doing with actual brick storage? I've got 12,000 in there. I've got plenty of bricks up here. So I think that we will do some more brick coverage. All the way up to there. I'll cover that bit, and I'll do some more up here. To start with, we will do the bit down here. Let's put in another order for our busy robots. So I want to go down to... I'm going to run that all the way along there like that. And then I'm going to come down. I'm actually going to bring that down a bit further here. Bring everything that they're able to cover all the way down to that distance there. Which I think will look pretty good. And then I'm going to go up here and I'm going to do something similar. I'm going to go all the way out over to this side. And that is as far as I want to go. So I'll bring it out to this point. Yeah, like that. And then I'll go back over here. I'm going to run that all the way out over to the water. I was wondering about doing something on this bridge as well, but I don't think we will do that at the moment. We'll leave that, and they can do that sort of on the next round. Next, construction blocks. Let's get a few factories down and start making some of these, because we're going to need those to... Actually, it's the electronics block that we need to make all the rest, but the electronics block doesn't need the construction block either. The construction block is needed for a load of other things. It's the electronics block that we do, and it's the silver cable and the batteries that we're going to want for that. So, yeah, I'm going to have to stop putting that off soon. Right, I have been, unfortunately, not very well for a couple of weeks, and I am now finally back, sounding a little bit croaky, but other than that, everything is tickety-boo. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring our belt out here. I was just in the process of making those construction blocks right there. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring them down this side, which will allow me room to extend that down. Maybe double it up a little bit if I want to a little bit later. So we will bring that one out and just past there like that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put another belt right here, and I'm going to have one unloader right on there, and we're going to do that. But what I'm also going to do is I'm going to bring a belt over this way like that. And that's going to go on down there. And then we can have this one coming down here a little bit. And this one coming down here a little bit. Then we will take a factory unit. And I'm thinking we might just... No, I won't line it up with them. We will bring the factory unit over here. And I will do 6 of those in a line like that. And then I will pop in here and I will select construction block 3. We've already got construction block 4 unlocked. We need titanium to be doing that, which is stuff that we've got to do later. So we will get to that. We've got a lot of different items that we've got to kind of deal with fairly soon now. So, a lot of it, what we're going to do is we're going to sort of work on small scale of everything. If we've got something being produced, then that's going to be enough. We'll just kind of work on, we get something, and then that's enough, and then we can start to expand later. And what we'll then be able to do, and I'm actually going to start using trains in this series, something that people have asked me if I could do previously anyway. But I will start using trains, and we build up one area that would be entirely for one type of production. So we might build up a square here, like a large area that is entirely for aluminium smelting, and then in another tile next to it is aluminium, kind of just these bits over here, and then items that are needed between one and the other, they get sent backwards and forwards with trains. I'm not quite sure how to do it, like the full logistics system like that. I've never really set it up like that, but kind of thinking that might be the kind of thing that we're going to aim for with this series. So it's going to be a little bit more complex than anything I've done previously, but I think it's going to be a lot of fun to try and sort of build up to something along those lines. Now, what I'd like to do here... So I want that one on a long pick up and set down like that. So I'll go up through, and that one, also that one, because that's the short one up there like that. And then I can go and take power pole there, there, and there like that. And then we can take a belt that will go out the other side. I'm actually going to take this belt here, and it's going to go up. We're going to run that one up to that point right there. So I've got another belt that can come out here if we wanted to for these grids, but I don't think there's actually any other item that is needed for those grids. So it's probably not really going to be something that's going to be any kind of an issue. And then I will put that one down there like that. Put in some power, and then I will just run power poles down on each of these. And then the only other thing that we've got is one inserter out the middle of each of these. And we've now got level 3 construction blocks being made. So we've now got those in the system. They're all, yeah, they're fully, completely in the robot system as well, in the logistics network. And they'll be able to be added in. So the next thing that we want is we've got to start building up all of these. Now, these are relatively simple to go and do. There's a common denominator on every single one of these, which is concrete bricks. So we're going to have to set up a concrete construction zone, and then we're going to need silver servo motors, which will be fairly simple to go and do, and then we need the level 2 enhancement stuff. Well, all the level 2 ones are required for the level 3 ones, so we'll build our way up to those in a little bit. But we, electronic parts, silver servo motors. So concrete bricks for all of them. We need silver servo motors. Extra on there is going to be the silver cable harness. Extra on that one is going to be, because we've got another for the silver servo motors, we already make weapon parts, so that's nothing extra on top of what we've already said. Again, right there, we've got the cabling that's already been done elsewhere, so it's the silver servo motors again. This one is motor level 3, which I suspect is going to be a rather complex process to make that one, actually, because the last motor was a fairly complex process. And then we got weapon level 3. So weapon level 3, weapon body, a trigger, an explosion chamber, and a fluid chamber. Fluid chamber is just aluminium plate, so that's a really easy bit to go and do. The triggers are already being made. The weapon body is, again, a really simple bit. And the explosion chambers, I think, yeah, steel plates, we're already making those elsewhere as well. So that's all quite simple stuff to go and put together. The motor level 3 is going to need the motor block. That needs the motor casing and some rubber. Rubber, I think, we're already making. I don't think that's too bad. But the motor casing, this is where it's going to get interesting, isn't it? What have we got here? We've got cobalt. We've got glass mixture. We've got processed cobalt. It's not in there. Motor casing level 3. Aluminium with reusable mold. Aluminium with an expendable mold right there. So the expendable mold or the reusable mold, that needs, oh, I see, you need coolant. And that sends used coolant out. This is a process that we've looked at previously that we've never actually set up. But the expendable molds, we already make expendable molds. Resin sculptured motor casing. We already make those. We've already got a system set up to make those and use them. If we go and have a look, it's just here. This is the system that is making those right here. They split out, and then we've got the molds. They come all the way up here. They get taken into there, and then they cast the steel motors. The only issue we've got is that we don't have steel coming through. We've got the bars coming up to this point, and then they're being processed, but we're not getting enough of them coming through over to here in order to make this bit, which is a little bit of shame. We might want to just tweak this a little bit. I'm thinking, maybe. If I was to discontinue this, it basically shut down 2 of these and allow that to build up. is there a way to link these together? Have I actually? Logistics, production. I don't think I've actually got the whole blue-green wiring system in yet. Bioprocessing, angels, exploration vehicles, logistics. It's not in there. No. Wiring components. It's the one that I'm looking for. Oh, it's there. Circuit network. We don't have circuit network yet. I'm working on the blue science logistics. I'll tell you what, I'll cancel that one for a minute, and we will start this research right here. This gives us rubber, insulated wire. I think we've already got some of those, programmable speakers. But it gives us the decided combinators and the arithmetic combinators. They require red circuits to make those. We've got green wire, and we've got red wire in there. It requires insulated wires. Those might be useful. Whether we could do some wiring up here somehow so that if we go up through here... Basically, if I was to hook that factory there, hook that one up with this factory over here. I don't know if there's a way to do that. So it would basically say that if this one is not able to place out an object, then this one won't run. I don't know whether something like that could actually happen or not, or maybe I could hook it with... I'm not sure. There might be a way to do this. Actually, I don't need to do it down there. I could just do it with this one. Essentially, if these aren't able to run, these have got to be backed up in order for that one to fire up, and we'll do it with both of these. I'll figure something out on that, so we'll have a look at the circuit network possibly on there and see if there's anything that we can figure out and do with that. In the meantime, we are wanting to go and start making... We're going to have to go with the batteries, aren't we? We are going to have to do the batteries. Go to here. Electronics block level 3. Craft. I need orange circuits I'm already making. I'm making construction frames. Silver cable harness is easy. We're already making those. Silver cable harness we're not making yet. If we have a look here, we need wire, cable shielding, and liquid rubber. I'm going to leave that bit. I'm not going to do that yet. And we're going to focus our attention on this. So we need 3 anodes. Anode 2, 3 cathode 2, battery casing 2, battery casing covers already been made, and battery 2 electrolyte. So we want anode 2. Requires zinc oxide and tinned copper wire. Zinc oxide is made with zinc ore and oxygen gas. So that bit up here, we need the zinc ore. Somewhere up here we have actually got zinc ore being made. So let's go for a little bit of a mosey on up this way and see what we can find. The one here from the Rubites, that is nickel ore, and I believe actually nickel, zinc. Unfortunately, folks, that is all we have got time for today. A massive thank you to everybody who has earned their way into the Great Book of Names. To find out some more details about all the names coming past, please head into the description and click on the link to the Discord. It's a link to another video. The link is on the other video. Please also consider checking out the links there for Nitrado, who provide gaming servers for games like Farming Simulator, Minecraft, Ark, and several others. And there's also Fanatical, who will help support your gaming habit by providing you with cheap games and also giving me a small commission on anything that you buy using my link. If you've enjoyed this particular video, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.